And we back! For the last couple years, LeBron James has expressed that he wants to play on the same team as his son, Bronny James. And good news over the last week is that Bronny James has been cleared to play basketball and he will be suiting up for USC this season, which means that he could be entered in the 2024 NBA draft. I'm going to make Bron's dreams reality. Whatever team drafts Bronny, LeBron, who will be a free agent, will sign to that team, and I'm going to help them win the championship as a father-son duo. It's a cool story. You know, you got to see the Griffey family, Ken Griffey Sr., Ken Griffey Jr. play alongside each other in MLB. I don't think it's been done in the NBA at all, so LeBron has the opportunity to not only go down as one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time, but also play on the same roster or play in the same league as his son and still be elite. It doesn't make sense to me. We're going to make it a reality. Leave a like, subscribe. Let's go get Bronny and Bron an NBA championship. The very funny thing about this is that like a team like the OKC Thunder have like the highest chance of getting them, mostly because they have so many picks. Now, Bronny's not one of these ground-breaking. Whoa. Is he not in this? I loaded up the most downloaded guide. Bronny James might not be here. And they're maybe expecting that he might not go straight to the league because of, you know, the heart issues and stuff. Oh, no, they got him. I just overlooked him. They got him at like 6. Okay, never mind. I don't know if he's going to get drafted. I don't know enough about Bronny James. I don't watch high school ball. I don't really watch college ball or anything, but Bronny James is there. Okay, great. So a team like the OKC Thunder have the highest chance of getting them just because they have so many first-round picks. This is a chance, OKC, to maybe get Bron. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have one of the greatest in the history of the sport on your organization one day, you have to draft Bronny. And I'm going to see you on the offseason because this first year don't matter at all. We just got to make sure LeBron doesn't retire, which he tries to do. Heat fans, you finally made it happen. You finally did it. You won the NBA championship. Jimmy Butler did his thing. LeBron is trying to retire. No, buddy, your son is in the league now. All right, here we go. NBA draft lottery. First pick is Pistons, then the Magic, then the Raptors, then the Spurs, then the Rockets, then the Thunder, who again, Bronny was sitting around 6 before the season started. Obviously, a lot could change in one full college offseason or postseason or regular season. We'll see. We'll see exactly how everything unfolds. I'm going to take control of the team that was last, which was the Miami Heat. Let's take control of the Miami Heat. And we're going to watch this draft because they are drafting for LeBron James to play at least one season with them. And since he already tried to retire, we need to rebuild whatever team gives Bronny. We need to rebuild them in 1 year because there's no promise that Bron is going to be here for more than one season. So it's going to be rough. Here we go. First pick is going to be Ron Holland. He is going to the Detroit Pistons. We just here for Bronny. That's not Bronny, but that's Illinois' very own. That's not Bronny, but that's the guy from France. That's not Bronny, but that's the homie. This is the range in which, a trade! Is somebody trading up for Bronny? Let's see. Şengün and the 5th pick for De'Aaron Fox. And ew, the Kings are selling. They get number 5 and get Şengün, and now they have Şengün and Domantas Sabonis. Do they get Bronny? They don't. Okay, here is the OKC Thunder. They are going to not draft Bronny James. Is he going to the Washington Wizards? It seems like he might. No! He has fallen to the 8th pick. No! He's fallen to OKC again. They get a second chance. They traded this pick. Kenrich Williams, 9th overall pick to the Atlanta Hawks. Should we get Trae Young, Bronny James, and LeBron James? Maybe. No. This man Bronny's about to not end up in the lottery. 10th overall pick. No. Oh my God. 11th overall pick. No. Is he not going to be a lottery pick? DJ Wagner, Xavier Booker, 14th pick. Oh, Isaiah Proctor. Bronny James is still on the board. And the Bulls are on the clock. Do not fumble this, Chicago. They fumbled it. Maybe. This guy is a TikTok star, and he's really nice. But he's not Bronny, which means he's not Bron. 16th overall pick. It's not Bronny. Bronny goes to the Pelicans. Round of applause to the Pelicans for seeing that this is the way to get LeBron James. And it happened. The Bulls, bro. Oh, my God. That was the script. I thought it was the script. Bronny comes in as a 72. He's not very good. But also part of this challenge is Bronny must start for the team. So yeah, this is about to be fun. We're going to have Bronny starting. We're going to have Zion. We're going to have stuff to make it happen. Bron is just sitting free agency with no offers, but we don't have the money right now to make it happen. So we're going to have to let him sign to whatever team and then go trade for him, which is going to be expensive because he's LeBron. If LeBron does not sign to a team, bro, He is still in. Oh, how disappointing is that? He is still in free agency. Lonzo too. Russell Westbrook too. These are really good players. One thing I can try to do, and I thought I already did it, was to adjust the contract. Oh, I didn't do it. I did not adjust the contract sliders. Okay, so we're gonna adjust these real quick for the last day of free agency, and that should help a little bit, I guess. For some people, it might. Lonzo don't want a crazy amount of money. But yeah, Bronny. I don't know. We couldn't get your pops yet. But we will. I promise you. Pops is gonna be on the team. Went to the Spurs, by the way. LeBron went to the Spurs. He said, "Hey, I'm gonna team up with Wemby." Yeah, that's not happening. We're gonna go trade for LeBron James. Now it's gonna be an expensive ask. It depends on what he signed for. Actually, he signed for $51 million. That's a lot of money, oh man. We'll probably have to give up Brandon Ingram, and which is something I don't want to do, but it's part of the process. And then they give us back. They got a lot of draft picks. They give us back Mamu. They say LeBron is untouchable. No, he's not. Not in my universe. Nobody is untouchable in my universe. I'll tell you that. People always ask me how you prevent people from being untouchable. Basically, all you have to do is take control of all teams, and that's it. Every player that was untouchable is no longer untouchable. If we go to the Spurs, and he's no longer untouchable. It's just that simple. And then you go back to whatever team you were controlling. In our case, of course, that's going to be the Pelicans. And now LeBron is not untouchable anymore, and we can go trade for him. That was one of the best decisions I made as a content creator a couple years ago, is to make it so nobody's untouchable. It just makes the video so much more fun, in my opinion, because it allows us to pull off some very crazy trades, some trades that wouldn't been able to happen if people were untouchable. So I'm really happy that we came to that decision, that conclusion. Are we going to have to give up multiple first-round picks? Yeah, right? And the Bucks are not going to be that good. 3 first-round picks. Bronny. Bronny, I'm sorry, your father, or is it the Spurs? The Spurs have all the leverage here. They want Zion and Brandon. They have all of the leverage. You feel me? They say, hey, we know you're trying to team the boys up. We don't want you to do it. Okay. All right, so what we will do is we're going to trade Brandon Ingram for something else, and hopefully that something else is enough to get him. And trade for Trae Young. Wouldn't you rather have a really good point guard with Zion? I'm sorry, with Wemby? They got D'Angelo Russell. You could get Trae Young. Perfect pick and roll duo. We'll also give you Jordan Hawkins. They don't want Jordan Hawkins. Dyson Daniels is so valuable, but I might have to throw him into this trade. Yeah, Mamu, Dyson Daniels going to. Yeah, they're gonna finesse, because this man is gonna retire after the season. But it ain't a finesse if you win a championship. Oh my God, 3 first-round picks, 4 first-round picks for a 40-year-old player, still not enough. That's so ridiculous, but I guess just the way of the times. I guess I don't know how to explain it. What if I get you Larry Marketing a part of the trade? Come on. Come on, man. It's got to be enough, right? It's got to be enough for you. You're going to get Trae Young and Larry Marketing to play alongside Wemby? That sounds like a match made in heaven. I won't lie. That sounds really good. You give us back Brandon Clark. Contractually, all of this makes sense. This is where you get your draft capital. Do you also want Dyson Daniels? I mean, we're giving you the whole farm here, buddy. If we're giving you the whole farm. I mean, like, seriously, though, what the heck is happening? I mean, there we go. Bron, welcome to the team. Oh, boy, that's a lot. That was a lot to trade away, but luckily we still got some assets. This is cool. We got rid of our point guard, which makes it so that Bronny can start, because, again, that's what we have to do. Perimeter defense is great. Playmaking is great. He can't really score like that, but that's okay. Shooting guard might be hurt, might not be, because we might need an offensive-oriented power forward. I'm sorry, shooting guard. We do got some good power forwards here, and we can move John Collins because we have Trey Murphy III. And Trey Murphy III is coming off the bench is really solid. I'm going to prioritize spacing, and I'm going to have it so that Porzingis moves back to the 5-man. And now we have the floor wide open for LeBron and Zion to do whatever work they need to do. Bron at this stage of his career's three-point rating is a 73, and Zion is a 7. Zion is a better three-point shooter right now than LeBron. So, spacing is going to be a commodity for us, something that we desperately need. So we're going to trade Val and sheesh. I don't know what else. And A.J. Johnson to try to go get a shooting guard that provides space. Anthony Simons gets that. 85-3 last year. Where do you shoot? Please say you were a good three-point shooter last year. Last year, he ended up shooting 38% from 3. We'll take that. We know he has had 40% years in the past, so we'll take that. So far, the starting lineup is this. Give Bronny those minutes instead of... No, not Delano Band. No. Give Bronny those minutes, who's a reserve right now. How disrespectful is that to Bronny? So Bronny, Anthony Simons, LeBron, Zion, and Porzingis off the bench, Trey Murphy and Herb Jones. Not too bad, not too bad. Our top 7 looks pretty good. If I told you we get even deeper, we get another defensive-minded center to back him up. We got a guy that can block some shots and a guy that can block some shots, which we like. We got also in that trade, we ended up getting Colin Sexton. I see Colin Sexton more as a backup 2, as a smaller 2, but he's not safe here. See, DeJounte Murray is a better player. You know, they want to start Anthony at the 1, DeJounte at the 2. See, that's the smart thing to do, but that's not what we gonna. It's not what we gonna do. We're gonna have DeJounte come off the bench. He's gonna lead our bench unit with Walker Kessler and Trey Murphy III and Herb Jones. Like that feels pretty solid, you know. Because hey, I can imagine being in the locker room being so mad. You trying to tell me this rookie get playing over me just because he LeBron's son? Like I can see that being a problem. but what are we supposed to? AJ Griffin's a really good get. Now we're giving up a valuable first round pick, but AJ Griffin will be a rule, not better than what Quentin Grimes can provide us. Quentin Grimes is a 40% 3-point shooter in simulation and stuff. So you make him a backup small forward. I think we have a good 10-man rotation, right? Let me mess around with this so we can have Bronny James starting, the thing that everybody expects. Yeah, Bronny. What number do Bronny wear in real life? I don't even know. Or 0? We can get a number 0, right? Who wear number 0 on this team? Okay, well, you got to wear number 00, Bronny. I don't know who's wearing number 0. Josh Richardson, boy, you don't get that number up to the rookie, man. Stop messing around. The man has been in the league for almost a decade, and he's got to give his number up to some rookie. You can wear number 3, though, which obviously is a really cool number. I think everybody can agree that 3 is one of the top 5 numbers. I mean, literally and figuratively. Because 1, 2, 3, it's one of the top 5. But it also is one of the top 5 when it comes to, like, how cool you look while wearing it. You know? The team looks amazing, though. Don't normalize the minutes. The team looks really amazing. I like it. We got some spacing. We got some dominant forces. What Bron is wearing this? He's wearing 23 again. Okay, great. We got defense on the bench. We got, Trey Murphy III if Trey Murphy III is your 9th player in your rotation, you're probably doing something pretty good. Bronny's first NBA game is 7, 4, and 5. He shot 7 threes, and his dad, the Bron family, the James family, shot 2 of 17 from 3 this game. How about we have a game with both of y'all at the top of the leaderboards? That's the leaderboards? What am I playing? Call of Duty? You know what I'm saying. Shea wins MVP. Ron Holland wins Rookie of the Year. I was wondering if Ronnie's going to get some love. He did not. He should make an all-rookie team, I would hope, because he's playing real minutes. Clutch Player of the Year, Julius Randle. Shout out to him. Did LeBron make an all-NBA team? He makes all-NBA second team. 28 and 5, or 7.5. I think that we just were really good, and that was the reason. You know, his points per game dropped significantly. His efficiency was still fine, but we just had a lot of options, so he didn't need to score a bunch, you know. All defensive teams. He might make an all defensive team too. Never mind. Okay. But rookie team. So Bronny, based on something that people told me, the all rookie team is in the order of the actual voting. So that means that Bronny was the runner up. He averaged 7.5 assists for Bronny James and then 3 rebounds. That's really good for Bronny. That's really good. He was actually a real point guard. Only 2 turnovers to his almost 8 assists. We're going to round up for you, Bronny. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good assist to turnover ratio, especially for a rookie guard. And we were the 1 seed. If you want to see the rest of the statistics from the guys, I mean, again, we were pretty good. A couple 20-point per game scores with Zion only averaging 20, but again, a good 20. And then DeJounte Murray off the bench with 15 and 4 and 3. Anthony Simons with 15, 3 and 1. Porzingis with 13 and a block and a half. So we feel really good. We feel really good. The fact that DeJounte didn't get 6-man of the year considerations, disrespectful, especially because we were the number 1 team in the league. All right, so the Memphis Grizzlies are first. They have Ja Bain, Miles Bridges now, and then they traded for Vooch. Interesting. Oh, interesting. That makes me think about what did the Bulls get back? Well, whatever they got back didn't help them make the playoffs. I tell you that much. They didn't make the playoffs, but they have Devin Vassell now. Okay. Trent Wofford is the starting center. Kenny Lofton, 6'6" and 6'8" center. That's your center core. And then your power forward core is all 6'7" and shorter. So, that's a tough team. I understand why y'all to make the playoffs. All right, let's take care of the Memphis Grizzlies. Even though they look pretty solid, they don't have Bronny James. All right, so it's tied up. Let's do some changes. Herb Jones is just too good for us not to play. but he hasn't hit a three-point shot yet. We're going to take his minutes away, and we're going to give it to our two best players, which is, of course, Bron's old self, and then Zion Williamson. All right, we should be able to not lose that game. Okay. Interesting stuff. Bronny's first appearance in the playoffs. He's passing very well. It's not him. It's not the rookie. Walker Kessler, it's not you. It's not who. It's just our defense, Ja Morant. I mean, the rookie does have to guard Ja Morant. What I will do is say, Anthony Simons, you're great, but you're now coming off the bench for the defense of DeJounte Murray. And then we're going to go to the Memphis Grizzlies and tell DeJounte to guard Ja Morant. I think that's the best thing we can do because he's just a better defensive player. Yeah, because Bronny's only a 73 trying to guard him. That's not good enough. All right, 85 for DeJounte. That's the best we got. He's got an 85 lat quickness. He's got 88 perimeter defense and all of the other stuff. So that's easy. You cannot mess this up for LeBron. Simcast it. We go back to our home court. We feel pretty good. Now, that first quarter was a blowout. Second quarter was a blowout. We're going to walk out of here with a win. We're going to walk out here with a win. That makes me feel very, very happy. Even though they did have a second half little run there, I want to see the box score that one because we had a convincing game. Man, it doesn't matter. Don't matter who you put on him defensively. He's going to go crazy, right? Well, going to a game 7. We're in New Orleans with it. I know the fans going to pack out the house. A good first quarter, a good second quarter, a very good second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, we survived to see the second round. The fact that it took this long, I don't like, but we survived to see the second round. We beat them by 40. Zion, thank you for showing up. Quinn Grimes, thank you for 22 off the bench. We love that. We go against the Denver Nuggets, a champion a couple years ago. Same exact starting lineup. I don't know what their benches look like, but same exact starting lineup. Jamal Murray, you're on clamps, buddy. Jamal, you're not on clamps. Never mind. I'm trying to give Bronny five steals, though. 5 steals. That was just collectively the team was turning the ball over. Game 2 is a win for us as well. I didn't even look at their bench. It has Zeke Naji, Christian Brown. The bench isn't very good. The bench isn't good at all. It's so bad that Aaron Gordon and some other starters were plus on the day, but the bench came in and was awful. So it's like, hey, we win those minutes when Nikola Jokic is off the court, then we should win the game. 3-0, and we get to the conference finals. We go against the OKC Thunder, who could right now have LeBron in their team, but they decided to draft 2 other rookies instead of Bronny. But the team is really good. They traded for, where is Chet Holmgren? Are you saying he's coming off the bench, or did you get rid of the young? He's just coming off the bench for Clint Capella, which is something. What did you trade away to the Atlanta Hawks to make that happen? They don't have anything to show for it. Hold on. What did the Atlanta Hawks do to their team? They, of course, traded us Trae Young and DeJounte. I forgot about that. Kenrich Williams and 1 first-round pick got all of that. That's crazy. That's a pretty solidly deep team, too. Shea and Josh Giddey are going to do their parts. If we can force Josh Giddey to shoot 12 threes a game, we feel really good about our chances. He's just not there just yet. You know, he's rebounding the heck out of the ball. A lot of offensive boards. 2-0 series us. 3-0 series us. Shout out to the Grizzlies for pushing us because these other teams didn't stand a chance. Cavs, this is perfect. The James family going back to Cleveland for a couple games in the series. You know, what is the reception going to be? They're going to be excited, but they're going to be rooting against them, obviously. Same starting lineup. Isaac Okoro's now up to an 80 overall, so that's good for them. They have 3 90 overall players, while we do not have that. The team is always really good in simulation, man. Always really, really good. And they've only lost 2 games on their road to the finals. First game is a loss. Okay. All right. Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley and Jared Allen all had really good games. They even got a menu quickly coming off the bench. Game 2. We're down 0-2. Evan Mobley with a 27, 26, and 7 game. How do we stop that? Okay. I genuinely do not know what we do to stop that. Quentin Grimes is cold now. He had a really good game before game 7. I think we got to just say, hey, Porzingis, you know, what can we really do here? I'm moving things up 1. The backcourt is the James family. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen as rebound and big men that play defense. We need to match that with rebound and big men, or big men. And we also need to give Zion more minutes, I would say. And then that's like our best new starting lineup alert. We win a game. Can we out-rebound the team with the 2 7-footers? We did on this game for sure. So that's good. Can we take a second game? We can't. Oh, man. Okay. All right, Trey Murphy, we got to take all of your minutes away. Again, you're such a nice player, but in a series where you're down 3-1, we need this. And if LeBron can turn a 3-0 lead, a 3-1 lead on his head again, GOAT status. GOAT status. Come on. It doesn't look good. It's too close of a game for my liking. It's going back and forth. Tie game with 2 minutes, 1 point game. We have the lead. We lost. Evan Mobley was incredible. I don't know how you beat that team in simulation. Evan Mobley in this closeout game had a triple-double. Like, I don't know how you... Can LeBron not retire? He retired. He gave it his all. 40 years old. Can still hoop, though, Bron. You can still hoop, man. We didn't build a team that was good enough to match up with that. I'm not saying it's Bronny's fault, because I think in the playoffs he was good, but, like, the gap between Bronny James and Darius Garland is a big gap. We failed him. Man. I think this team can win a championship next year. But Bron's not here, so I don't care anymore. If you enjoyed, leave it a like. We failed LeBron. We failed him. That's fine. He still walked out as one of the greatest of all time. And he still walked out with the achievement of playing on the same roster as his son. So that's a dub. It just didn't end in a championship. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.